What happens when you let the MCC audience vote on the games?
Let's talk about that.
I don't want to get copyright claimed. Welcome back to Wolfeei Extras, everybody. Today we'll be talking about the MCC games for MCC, whatever this event's called, Mashup. I think that's correct. I don't know. Either way, this time around, they did something special. They let the audience pick some of the games to be included in this event. So if you don't know already, this was the initial tweet that was sent out confirming that Sky Battle, Bingo, Parkour Warrior, Tickets to Side, Sands, and Battlebox would be in this upcoming MCC, regardless, no matter what. But 3 slots remain, and these are the games you can vote on. These are MCC games, like Stevie would say. Either way, yeah, so there was 9 options to vote from here, and the audience had to eliminate 2 games every day until after 3 days of voting. 3 gays remain. 3 games remain. I hope there's more gays that remain than 3. 3 games remain though, and those would be selected. Now we do have the results now, and I will lead you through the whole storyline of everything that happened. Well, not everything, but a summary of it all. Wow. Anyways, starting with, I'm not sure if this is a great idea. So, this is a Factor who made a meme thing, and this summarizes it. I want to choose the games for once. Let me vote. So many arguments and divide. Never again. Yeah, no. It's pretty accurate. What ended up happening was it came to everyone's attention that opinions are not typically shared. There's a lot of differing opinions, and sometimes they clash, and especially when there is an exclusive opportunity to vote on MCC games to be included in a real MCC, a real MC championship event. People want their opinion to be the one that goes through and not someone else's opinion, and when there's only 3 games out of the 9 that can go through, you always know somebody will get upset. Whether it's actually getting upset or just like fake getting upset, I think it's like a bit of both. But we'll showcase roughly what happened. Here's another example. Oh, we do this game voting, and now there's a tier list of the games. I wonder why. I feel like this has set the stage for people to express their opinion about the event. Huh, interesting. Oh, why are we hating team games? I don't know. What's this? Interesting. Where did this come from? Oh, okay. Oh, the recent debate on games is just oh no, what? That's crazy. Oh, wow. Who could have saw this coming? Yeah. One thing. Actually, we'll get to this when the games have been confirmed, assuming I don't forget. But I'll just mention it very briefly. One thing that I think the Noxcrew should be aware of this time around with the games being voted like this is that if any of these 3 games have any issues, people are gonna get furious because they're gonna be like, not at Noxcrew, they're just gonna be mad at themselves, because it's gonna be like, bruh, you guys all voted for the insert game to be in, and it didn't even work. Why didn't we just play parkour tag? Spoiler alert: parkour tag's benched. That's gonna happen, right? Either way, this was the day, first day of voting a result, where the only 2 PvP options were immediately gone. Which made a lot of people really mad, which is pretty funny. Meltdown and survival games were taken out of the equation for which games could be pushed through. I think, if I remember correctly from the voting that we saw here, I do recall Ace Race and Grid Runners were like standouts doing quite well in the poll, meaning that it didn't seem likely for them to get eliminated really at all, and it's interesting that that already appeared here, because that's relevant later on. Then, additionally, a day after, the voting went as follows, where Parkour Tag and Rocket Spleef were taken out of the vote race, which means that Ace Race, Build Mart, Hole in the Wall, Railroad Rush, and Grid Runners were the final 5 options left, with 2 to be eliminated. Now, this is when things got really interesting, because there was a constant trend throughout all of the voting here, where Build Mart was like, so close to being gone. But the Build Mart Brigade, whatever it's called, the gays, I'll call them whatever, man. It doesn't really matter. The Build Mart defenders, defended the Build Mart from being eliminated, and I think that's awesome. But it was a very interesting sight to see, indeed, because Build Mart haters in shambles, bunch of upvotes. That's gotta sting. Build Mart, by the way, won the poll at the end by 2 votes. MCC viewers deciding to vote in the worst game roster of all time. This should have been at the beginning, but yeah, this was another post that got a lot of updates, you could say. And then boom, this was the final result, meaning that from this one, Hole in the Wall was eliminated, and by like the thinnest margin, Railroad Rush was eliminated as well, leaving Ace Race, Build Mart, and Grid Runners to be included for this event. Very exciting indeed, you could say, potentially. I shared my thoughts on this poll and the potential results already on stream, and I personally was in the very much unpopular opinion boat, saying, why are we voting for the most popular games that already get played a lot anyways, Ace Race, and not for the ones that people keep saying they want to see more in events because they happen almost never, Parkour Tag? I don't get it. I really don't get it. I assume, obviously, that's probably like a loud minority wanting to vote for something like Parkour Tag over Ace Race because they're the people that are vocal on Reddit, and obviously the like lurkers and etc. audience of MCC can also give their input on this. But I was just a little confused. Like, why are we putting Ace Race guaranteed in? I don't know. I like Ace Race, but like, not that much. It's cool. It's a cool game, but like it's been played, right? And then as well, Grid Runners, I was a little confused about. Because I was of the opinion that the Reddit audience, at least, really didn't like Grid Runners, but maybe I'm wrong. I think Grid Runners is a pretty solid game. I personally wouldn't have voted for it, probably, just because I feel like it's been in a decent amount. I do agree with the Build Mart vote. I think Build Mart makes a lot of sense to be included for this event. However, with the options that were given here, I think I would have picked the Build Mart for just not being in very often, Parkour Tag for not being in very often, and then probably like Hole in the Wall, because I feel like that's a game we haven't seen. We did see it somewhat recently. I guess the third slot I don't have too much of like a strong opinion towards. I would have probably just given it to Hole in the Wall, because I like Hole in the Wall, but I understand why people wouldn't want that, so. Or maybe one of the PvP games, I don't know. But, either way, these are the games. And someone already made a little quote-unquote analysis of what the maps are. Now, to my understanding from this list of maps and stuff, most of the maps are like the OG ones, right? Wherever that's possible. Like the Sky Battle map is like the first Sky Battle map that was ever made, or one of them. One of the first ones at least, which is exciting. I mean, I've been asking for this for ages, for like them to return to this map or whatever in any sort. So that's cool. Battle Box is also on a classic map, which some people were like saying that they weren't excited for that. I feel like that's kind of fun to see this classic map, because wasn't this like the biggest Battle Box clip we've had in the past few years was on this map from the Fruitberries one, right? I swear. Not even one clip, he did it twice. Or no, he did it once, never mind, I lied. Either way, I think this classic map makes a lot of sense. To get to the side, people are saying Python script, new map. That's cool. Very exciting, of course. Bingo is green and red. I don't know what that means, but it's something. So I've been told apparently, or I heard that this is apparently a bug or a glitch or something where it's not supposed to be red. If this is not red, here, let's analyze. That's definitely a map. I have no clue what the hell's going on there. And then for the rest, I think Grid Runners is Grid Runners, Parkour Warrior. Is that different? I don't think so. This feels pretty standard. Build Mart's normal, Ace Race is Clouds 2, SOT is SOT, which in fact is the red puzzle room and not a new one, because I think last time I said it's a new one, even though the red door is literally right there. Either way, that's it. Those are the games. I think we're going to get the teams very soon, so I'll probably be live tomorrow, because the event is in a week. Block Wars this Saturday, next Saturday is MCC, so come tune in to the whatever stream, the team announcement stream, because I will be live, and I assume they'll be announced. Otherwise, unlucky. I don't know why they wouldn't announce them, so they'll probably do it. Anyways, thank you for watching. MCC audience, look, I can't say I'm disappointed at all, because like I truly don't care that much about which games are played. I'm happy that Build Mart stuck its way through, I guess. But I also think we can all maybe agree that this shouldn't happen. Not ever again, but not soon. Maybe do another audience thing in a year or two. Kind of like Rising. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!